That's exactly the beginning you would want. Porzingis trailed 3, dropping it in.
Now that is exactly what the Warriors want to see. And Carter was on him, who's like half his size, so he didn't even try to contest.
A little floater that drops, and Daquan Plowden picks up a foul. Whoa. Shot clock at 5, and Draymond 3 is perfect. Carter, a little bumper car move. There's Raynaud with the good hands inside.
I think Carter knew he was going to throw that to Raynaud the whole time. We were talking about before the game how bigs are, Steph got picked.
Steph not feeling good on the other end.
Wincing after that one. That is the last thing you want to see. Coach Kerr is looking back like, do we need to get him out?
Plowden will launch that high arcing 3 on Steph.
Like, I want to see Michigan State Draymond, Saginaw High attacking Draymond if he doesn't have anywhere to pass it to. Because he's so great at making passes. He loves making his teammates better. But sometimes you can attack and then passes. You go Giesel there.
The Giesel for Guy Santos. Perfect deceleration and then flipped it in. Swing, Podziemski, perfect. So Porzingis is going to draw a lot of attention when he's in the lane. Instant offense, Malik Monk. Right on cue, hits a 3.
The man is always live. Malik Monk comes in the game and is like, I got to do what I got to do.
See, so Steph, the distributor, Horford or Porzingis having a 5 that can go out to the 3-point line. It's just a different weapon for the Dubs.
You're going to get wide open shots.
Malik Monk inside. That's a tough bucket.
But molest Stephen Curry.
GP2. The wide receiver, GP2, he goes long all the time. Horford on the roll. Horford, nice reverse.
Yeah, you got the switch.
Found him.
You got the switch there again.
Chua, a little push shot. Raynaud with the rebound. Shot clock at 11. Malik Monk's been the hot king and dropped in another one. So I said when he hits his first shot, Malik Monk is 3 for 3 now. Reload triple and another one down. Horford on Malik Monk. And now there you go.
Nice.
See, Al can post up and score, right?
Well, the smaller defender on him.
Bassie met Clifford up top, but not securing the rebound, so Bassie blocks the shot. McDermott trying to get it back. Cardwell's going to shoot a 3 and drop it in. So Dylan McDermott ends up hitting his second 3 of the year. But Melton had hit a couple free throws to Anthony Melton all the way to the rim.
Yeah, get Anthony Melton going again.
And then Monk blocking Steph's 3. See, 2 men jump at Steph. The Kings, as Porzingis has that batted back, the Kings are sending multiple bodies at Curry, and that time Cardwell read the lob perfectly. GP2, maybe lefty hook is good. There's Cardwell off the McDermott miss.
I told you, he's bouncy, man. This is what Cardwell does.
Cardwell banging that one, and Porzingis, he followed it home.
They let a lot more go off. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clifford all the way down the lane. And Clifford dunking it down.
I told you he was bouncy.
Kings' final home game. You can tell the energy they're playing with, except Melton hits a 3. Raynaud holding up top. Clifford has had a hot hand. Neat Clifford. 2 years at Colorado State. 24th pick in this last draft. Chua going to work inside, back out to Raynaud to drop in the 3. So this happened a little bit the other night at Chase Center. Shot clock at 4. Warriors have nothing going. Cycle it out to Melton, who's been good in the quarter. And Anthony Melton's got all 10 here in the second. Devin Carter on the kick out. Cycle it to Neat Clifford. And bottom to 3. The Kings are reborn as a 3-point shooting team.
You just had the Warriors in scramble mode, and it just started with Carter's drive.
Melton, he has loved this second quarter. Anthony Melton hasn't missed a shot. He's 4 of 4. He's got 13 to lead the Dubs. Malachi Leon's off the Melton delivery.
Drive from one side, cut from the other.
Devin Carter. Every King is hitting 3s. And I saw Mike Bibby earlier. They're shooting like Mike Bibby. Plowden challenged by Bassie and rimmed it home anyway.
Wemby does that a lot when he's in the paint. He doesn't want to close out. He just jumps up high.
Steph Curry, one made field goal in the first half. There's a 3 to open the second. Now you get the free possession after the flagrant. Podziemski was fouled, banks it home, and an play. You can make this a 5-point trip down the court. So the Warriors getting healthier, a lot deeper, and playing better. Porzingis blocking Carter. If this is a dress rehearsal, this is what you want. Podziemski all the way to the iron to lay it up and in.
It's just a clean handoff. His man got clipped.
Raymond setting up Steph. And Carter Up and around, and Curry puts it in, and the Kings have to take time. Raymond and Devin Raynaud, he read that play nicely. But Steph has cooked a lot of bigs in his life. Setting up Porzingis. A little pump fake and bucket, and so there, a little Curry Kristaps.
Steph and KP working together.
GP2 down the lane, and Draymond finding him perfectly.
Yeah, GP2's had a nice sequence here.
Oh, GP2, what a catch. Draymond threw that up there, and Gary went and got it. The Warriors miss an opportunity to take the lead after being down 15. Carter out of the corner. So a five, he handles himself and gets Horford a three. How about that? Porzingis and Horford made a sandwich out of him. Podziemski taking back. Pod's putting it up and in. He's got 13. Raynaud blocked by Horford.
Get Horford inside with McDermott, smaller defender guard.
Oh, big to big. Porzingis pounds it home. The Melton again took it to trouble, but it ricochets out to Porzingis. And then GP2, Kristaps knows he's been here long enough that Gary Payton runs the baseline as the little big man. He's Santos for three. McDermott from deep. And Bassey the rebound. Do not make a steady diet of leaving Doug McDermott open for threes.
He hung a little longer than he wanted to.
Podziemski lays it in. The bucket in the body, and Pods another opportunity for a three-point play. Santos setting up Leon's out of the corner. Malify drops in a three. So Steph, D'Anthony, Melton, Podziemski with Horford and Porzingis. I'm loving all the combos that we haven't seen all year. And then Steph finding Horford. So high screen with Porzingis, and then Horford the roller. Podziemski doing it again. Open floor layup for Pods. He's got 18. Loudon out of the corner. Gonna bottom that three. Good ball movement by the Kings. Melton on top of him. Pass to Cardwell. Shot clock at 3. Carter's been the hottest King from deep, and he got a three. He's got 24 tonight. 5 of 8 from deep. Carter to the rim and putting it up and in. Devin Carter, have yourself a night. Carter three. Got another one. Carter a career high in everything tonight. Nick Clifford to Raynaud. That's good ball movement. Raynaud from deep. So Maxime Raynaud, 16 and 9. That's Spencer wheeling around Clifford in traffic to put it up and in.
That's why you just work on those counter moves.
Post-game chalk talks with Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and Jimmy Butler. These are all for season ticket holders. Loudon dropping in a three. Podziemski dropping it back. Malify putting it up and out. Bassey's there. Pump fake to clean it up. No, into Cardwell. Bassey contested it, but Loudon flew in to tip that in. Santos thought about that three. Going to work on Carter, work around him, put it up and in.
Perfect.
Raynaud on Bassey. They clear aside. And he just continues to score so efficiently. 7 of 10.
He's got face-up game, too.
Running into traffic. There's Podziemski playing off a guard, getting to the rim, laying it in again. He's protecting the 1-point lead. Raynaud's their go-to guy again. He will pick up the foul. He'll flip it in. Opportunity for a three-point play. Nick Clifford getting into the lane, dropping it to Cardwell to put it up and in.
You just lost sight of him. You're ball watching.
You need threes. You need them in a hurry. Podziemski with a three. Pods with 29 in 44 seconds now. You needed 2 threes. There's one. Podziemski going for the quick one, and that stayed off iron. You don't need to foul here. The Kings are going to get a little window dressing, and Sacramento comes up with a victory.
Sacramento. The building bursting at the seams tonight.